Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. A lot of times I like to have really interesting guests you may not know of, but they're doing some really powerful things in the world. And I invited this young woman up here to talk about something she's doing that's unique to our community. Interesting enough, one of the things that caught my eye is, before I get to what she's doing now, is that she's a single mother raising 4 kids. Seven kids, 3 biological and 4 adopted kids, wow. 7 altogether. She started her career in the entertainment industry. She was an intern at Sony Music around the same time that Kelly Kincaid was at Sony, probably around the same time that the Fugees were there. Just before the Fugees got there. Who was the key artist, hip-hop artist at that time?
Oh, gosh. We were still focusing on Shabba Ranks. Look, I'm telling my age.
Damn, Shabba. What the hell? When were you at Sony? No, I just kidding. I'm joking.
We were still pushing around rocks.
Yeah, I was like, damn. BB King.
All right, make me feel older than what I am. Thank you.
Whenever they played the record, was a bird that put his beak on it. You know, no, I'm just joking.
Oh my God. But let's not front. Shabba was popping. Shabba was popping.
Okay, all right, hold up, man. She's done a lot since then. Okay, she launched her own music label.
Yes.
All right, while working for the New York City Department of Correction office. You had a serious illness, right?
Yes, I'm a severe asthmatic.
And she went down a whole entirely different road when her sons wanted to witness a NASCAR event.
Correct.
Which you believed you wanted to take them in order for them to be discouraged about NASCAR.
It did not work.
It did not work. And what ended up happening at the end is she became, from that one experience, I'll let her fill in the blanks, the only sole owner of a NASCAR team. Melissa Harville-Lebron, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And she's a woman. How many women own NASCAR teams?
There are a couple.
There are a couple? Okay.
They're partners, but I'm the only sole owner.
The only sole owner, meaning she don't have to split the dollar. But she can't split the expense either.
No, I cannot.
Okay, and she's African American. Wow, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. What does that what did you think of NASCAR when you first started?
I thought I was going to have a lot of issues, especially trying to break into a Southern male sport. But I didn't run across any. My issues were not anything. They didn't have anything to do with NASCAR. They were with the vendors, with the price gouging.
Okay. With the price gouging. What do you mean? Break this down. See, you're talking to an audience that might not necessarily know a whole lot about NASCAR. True. We've had Jeff Gordon up here, you know, right after he retired. He even spit a rap. We made him rap.
Really?
You know, and I had a chance to meet him once when he was racing at I want to say Talladega. That's Florida.
That's in Alabama.
That's Alabama. That's where I was at in Alabama.
Okay,
Talladega, and he was the nicest.
Oh yes,
person.
He surely is.
Yeah, and I was in this stadium that had maybe a 75,000 seater.
It's about 100,000.
About 100. Okay, damn. Shit, corrected you.
Get it right.
And and there was some just big red arm husky, you know, hogs out there with Confederate T-shirts on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, but they were nice as hell to me too.
That's true.
You know, so when you weren't culture shocked a little bit when you first got
It is different. It is different, especially coming from the Northeast. You know, we don't experience the same things they experience being in the South every single day. So up here, things are a little bit more undercover, and they're blatant. It's you either deal with it or you just don't deal with it down there. But it is there, and it is in your face.
What are the challenges that you've had to face, not only just to start the business, but to start the business in this field?
It's really just the sponsorship and getting people to believe in you that you are as qualified as an owner as anyone else. That's mainly my challenge, especially, you know, them knowing that I'm a woman from the Northeast. New York has the stigmatism attached to it that we coming down there to, you know, run some rickety kind of business or whatever. But really, my only challenges has been securing sponsorship.
Now, with that said, and I read this about NASCAR because of the viewership has gone down on TV. That a lot of sponsors like Target and others are starting to, not invest as much.
Correct. That is true.
So how has that affected you?
Well, I'm the kid on the lower end of the totem pole. It has a tremendous effect, but I've been solely financed up until this point.
That's solely financed. She keep throwing that out.
Yeah, because Melissa, I'm just curious. I don't know anything about the sport, and I'm just kind of wondering what attracted you to it, just to say I want to do this. Because you think like to own a NASCAR team, you got to come from like old
money,
old plantation money.
No, but you will have some old money afterwards.
Money. And what brings you to this sport? What brought you to it?
It was really establishing a business for my sons. I started my initial introduction to NASCAR was doing an artist development deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the music brought me to NASCAR. So I was working with the artists, and they were having issues with marketing with NASCAR. So we did a marketing plan for NASCAR, presented it to NASCAR. We had a meeting with some of the top management of NASCAR, and it just snowballed from there. They weren't happy with the driver, but my relationships were strong with them. Got encouraged to go to a NASCAR experience. Brought my sons thinking that, okay, they're going to get a chance to see that it's not all fun and games, because they were always in the background like, Ma, this is what we want to do. This and that. I was like, no, it's dangerous. I want you to be a dentist or a lawyer. Do something
solid.
safe, right? But it just didn't happen that way. And while I was there at the track, I'm running around. I got the video camera and the cell phone in the hand, and I ended up tripping into a NASCAR official. And he's like, well, what are you doing here? And I'm explaining to him, I'm like, I really want this to discourage my boys because it's a dangerous sport. And my sons are extreme sport enthusiasts, so they do everything. They jump out of planes.
Crazy little boys.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Wow.
I call them my crazy little half-breeds.
Yeah. Damn. What the hell?
Take offense to that.
Yeah,
BB. He's one too.
Yeah.
Let's get a minute here.
Look, I tell them that's the Latin blood in you, because we like to keep our feet firm on the ground, but they do. They jump out of planes, they bungee jump, cliff dive, everything dangerous that could possibly cost them their lives they want to do, and it also cost me a ton of money to keep up with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll give this a shot. They got down there and they drove exceptionally well, which I was shocked. I was really shocked because they had been like just consuming everything about NASCAR, and every time we'd have a conversation like, Mom, did you know? Mom, did you know? And I was like, they're really paying attention. So when they got this opportunity, they just shined.
Crazy.
They just shined.
The biggest name in NASCAR as far as drivers go is
Dale
Earnhardt Jr. Did he retire?
Yes, he
just retired. And so Jimmy, who's next?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, right? To give you a perspective, like in a year, or how much would you say Dale Earnhardt Jr. is worth, man? Shit. Okay.
Oh, Lord,
all right.
have
Okay, in a
mercy.
year, how much would a guy like in the top tier driver?
A top tier driver should definitely about $200 million plus.
That's why she's doing it.
That's right.
I didn't ask why. I said what it attracted. I understand. I've seen their uniforms. I didn't understand it first because they had all these patches from M&M's to get, like, I didn't understand. And you and I talked about the sponsorship behind it, and what the funds this generated.
It's a sponsor. That's not my only reason.
I know, but
that's
Yeah,
not.
but not everyone.
You didn't name any others.
Not everyone is that vested.
Plenty.
Not
but
everyone is that vested,
yeah,
especially from our community.
It's very lucrative. It's an expensive sport to get into, but it's an extremely lucrative sport, and that's because of the television component.
Yeah,
because all the races at that level are televised.
Yeah, bigger than like basketball, football.
Yeah,
it's bigger than football. DB.
Yes, at times it's the #1 sport on television.
Yeah,
and we have the longest sports season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we go from February all the way up to Thanksgiving, the weekend before Thanksgiving.
They don't stop making money.
Well, they take over the Pocono area as well in Pennsylvania where my parents live, so I understand that.
I was curious because you brought Scott Stenzel out of a 3-year hiatus, and then he just raced at the Truck Series back in February. And just being that you're new to the sport, how do you attract a driver? Because you're building this family and the company that you have. So how do you attract people like, hey, I know I'm new, but I want you to drive for
Oh,
me?
my God. I've gotten some of the most amazing calls, but we have a phenomenal team. I have the first Jamaican-American driver, Jason Williams. We also have an amazing driver, Amani Williams, who has autism spectrum disorder. And he has an incredible race history. He's out of Canada. We're currently developing 2 female drivers, African-American female drivers. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And this is what the platform is meant for. It's not just the money. It's a means
Sway.
Yeah, whatever. That's why they're doing it. I mean, it's the sport, but it's the money, too. It's okay.
No, it's got to be paid. You have to take the opportunity and pay it forward. It's we stop smiling.
No, it sounds good because you're bringing diversity to the
Correct.
sport, and that's how you're paying it forward.
That's
I
right.
get that. That's your
right.
contribution, being
That's
uniquely
right.
the only sole owner of a NASCAR team.
Yes.
That's a woman, right? And just period. Now, there's not any sole owners, is there?
No, there are sole
Okay.
owners, but
Okay.
they're not sole African-American female owners.
Okay, man, I'm gonna open up. You heard that? I'm gonna open up the phone lines 888-742-3345. This is really interesting. Melissa Harville-Lebron. This is one of our favorite songs. You guys enjoy it and call us. Shaba. Melissa Harville-Lebron, only sole owner, woman of a NASCAR team. The name of the team is called
E2 Northeast Motorsports.
E2 Northeast Motorsports. Motorsports. You're pushing the culture forward by bringing diversity, right? When you saw, I want to say, was it Nelly that had his own car? Or was it Ludacris? Well, Nelly. Akon.
Nelly also.
Yeah. What was that? Were they really in it, or was it more of a licensing thing, or do you know?
I really don't know.
Okay.
So I don't want to speak on it because I'm not sure. I know Akon really did put a great effort, push for ownership, but I'm not sure what happened.
So have you ever been called any racial slurs while out there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The countdown begins.
Give it a second.
Really? That's amazing.
It's been a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Now, I tell you, when I went into that NASCAR world, man, I walked out, man, feeling like I made friends. People are extremely nice.
Yes.
Take care. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but in front of you, people are very nice.
It's very true.
All right, we got people on the line. T from Cleveland. What up, T?
T, what's popping?
Yo, what up, family? How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. Say hello to Melissa.
Melissa, how are you doing today?
I am blessed. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm a very big NASCAR enthusiast since a child. I'm a Team Team Hendrick follower, but kind of lost a little motivation since Jeff retired. How do I follow you and stay in the loop and help me get rejuvenated, motivated back?
We're on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You'll be able to find us.
What's your social?
E2 Northeast Motorsports. Everything is E2 Northeast Motorsports.
E2 Northeast Motorsports. T, you gonna follow him? E2, like
E2.
Like E.T., but E2.
E2 Motorsports.
There you
E2
go.
There you
Northeast
go, my
Motorsports.
man.
Northeast. E2
Actually,
Northeast.
You guys racing this Sunday?
Nope, we don't come back to the track until May 4th in Delaware.
May 4th. And you say you have a Jamaican American
Yes, I do.
driver?
Yes.
Because I'm Jamaican culture too, so I look for the yard boy if you drive,
Yes.
Yes. Buck. All right, my man.
Buck.
Shooting Sway. Yes, buck.
Fire. All right. Thank you, T. You're a citizen.
Sway, good morning, homie.
Tayshawn in Atlanta. What up, Tayshawn?
Tayshawn?
LeBron, what's up, Sway?
What up, man? Tayshawn, turn your radio down.
Yes, sir.
Dead.
I'm driving, and it was coming through the phone, on my hands free in the car. But
Okay.
I just want to say to Sway, man, and Heather B, and Tracy, and all the other, I really appreciate the platform that you provide for our people to get out there and expose what they're doing, the different things that they're doing, man. And just it's all love.
Thank you.
Now, Melissa, we grew up
Yes.
together. I'm from West Brighton, New York.
Okay.
She's known me since about 10 years old. I just want to salute her, and I'm a champion of hers, man. I love what she's doing, and I'm so proud of her. Coming from where we come from,
the things she was able to accomplish, and she's making a mark in the world right now, and I just appreciate her, and I'm proud, and I love her.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're gonna make me cry.
Wow. Do you remember him?
Staten Island.
You remember him?
No.
Oh, damn. Oh.
But I love you. No, he only said he was like 10. There's probably a lot of Tayshawn's.
Yeah.
It'll probably come to me, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." So I love you, sweetie.
Oh, wow. Prince is on the line.
She hit him with the sweetie too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's definitely, I don't know you.
Princess, you in South Carolina?
I am. Hi, Sway. Good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Damn.
Hi.
Say hi to Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Good morning.
Call in.
Good morning. Thank you.
I love your story, and I just wanted to commend you on being a strong Black woman and your success, and congratulate you on that as well.
Thank you.
You too, Sway.
I'm a proud, strong Black woman. Thank you,
Yes,
Princess.
not the woman part. Sway.
Oh, okay, my bad. Thank you, Princess. Thank you for
But
calling.
congratulations on your success as well.
Okay.
I've followed you forever, so
Thank you.
can't not give you your props and
Damn.
calling into your show.
Okay.
But I do have kidney failure, and I've always been into NASCAR for a long time. So I just wanted to know, what would you say to someone that is, battling an illness that wants to get into something like that?
Get in what capacity?
As far as driving, doing NASCAR, because I'm still young. I'm 28. I only been diagnosed for a year, so hopefully I'll get a kidney soon. But I do love NASCAR since I was probably 7. And it's something that I always thought about doing. I'm a great driver. I do pretty much all the driving. And I just wondered, would I still be able to do something like NASCAR, or what would be the proper steps to get in it?
There's a medical, there's a physical that you would have to go through in order for NASCAR to approve you. So I would tell you, first things first, try out a NASCAR experience and see if, a lot of people say they want to try the sport or want to come into the sport, and then they get behind the wheel and be like, oh, heck no.
Yeah.
No. No, and no.
Yeah.
So I would tell you, start there first and see if it's really something that you want to do, and then, try to get your body in shape and get on over there and get a physical done and see if they'll get you can get approved for a license.
Yeah, driving is my passion. I love to drive and I love to travel.
Okay, Princess. We love you, Princess, and follow her on social media.
Yeah.
All right, and we in your corner, okay, Princess?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
All right, I'm going to do one last quick call because this is an interesting one. This is Jake from New York. Go ahead, Jake. What's your question?
Jake.
I was wondering if you had ever had any interest in NHRA drag racing.
Yes, they have been hitting me up to come and sponsor a team, start a team there.
Jake?
Yeah, I drag race, and I'm not big yet, but, I've been working towards it, and I was just wondering if that's something that maybe, down the road when I get to that point, I can get up with you.
Of course.
On the NHRA.
Of course. Give us, look us up on LinkedIn, all social media.
Hey, Jake, do this too. When you hit her up, follow on social, mention that you met her on Sway in the Morning. She's going to give you the pass. She's going to get the easy pass. Because I have a feeling it's not that easy to get to Melissa. You could get to her company, but maybe not to her directly, immediately at first.
Cool, I appreciate it.
Okay, but mention me and you'll be able to get to her. All right?
Thanks, y'all.
Okay, mention Shaba too.
Shaba!
Right.
The password.
Shaba ranks.
Okay, Melissa, thank you for coming by. Melissa Harville-Lebron. I wanted to have you in February, but we should be able to have you anywhere, anytime, And what's next for you guys?
May 4th, we get back to the track on May 4th, so I'm extremely excited about that. This is just we have a break in the schedule. So, and then we were, of course, looking for sponsorship. So we missed a couple of races due to a couple of engine problems, but we'll be back May 4th.
So you know the mechanical aspect of it all? No.
I am the most challenged owner ever. So I'm expected to know things that normal owners don't.
That's what's up.
I invest in my craft. I research and read as much as I can about it, and
You have an amazing story, Melissa Harville-Lebron, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.